Welcome everybody to another episode of the Providence Lucha Talk. I'm your boy Jay.
And this Luisito.
And yeah, we're still in person, as you can see.
Yep.
We're, trying something new, white out from the last episode, but it should be a fun one. Today we will be talking about mostly prediction. We have two big pay-per-views that we need to talk about and hopefully have it out there before the actual event. We have the Money in the Bank that's premiering this Saturday, and they're being hosted in London, which is really, really excited. As well in Canada on Sunday, I think starting around 7 p.m. Eastern Time, if my information right here is correct.
For Forbidden Door, it's going to be at 8.
At 8 p.m.
Probably, they might have the pre-show or...
Right, there's a pre-show,
or
but...
the buy-in or whatever.
But 8 p.m.
Yeah.
is, like my co-host said, is the Forbidden Door. No. Out of these two, Lucita, which one of them are you mostly excited for?
I think it has to be Forbidden Door. You get to see people from overseas and they build some story. Money Bank, it's fine, but eventually I think Money Bank is going to end up being part of WrestleMania.
Okay.
Which how it started. But we'll see how it happens, with Vince in charge, whatever. But I think Forbidden Door is if I had to choose one of the two Forbidden Doors, the one that I'm more looking forward to. And there's more matches, too.
Well, the question is it quantity versus quality? Because check this out, right? We were looking at the matchups, right? And so far for Forbidden Door, we have 11 matchups listed in front of us, while Money in the Bank have over about...
6, maybe?
5.
Yeah.
So the question is it quality versus quantity? Is going to give the best show, or is it just like the stars themselves that's going to be...
Yeah, I think it's going to be the stars, because I think the Forbidden Door, we get to see basically U.S. versus Japan, basically. And we got that last year, and I think the show was great. There were some matches that, that were hit or miss, but overall, the entire experience was good.
It sure was. It sure was. So, between Money in the Bank or Forbidden Door, which way do you want to go, my guy?
We could do Forbidden Door because that's the one that's closest. Then we still may have a change. This is, I think, Money in the Bank is July 1st, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's July 1st.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah. But they have some other matches, but I think it's July 1st. It's next weekend.
So I take it back, guys. We're not going to do the prediction for Money in the Bank because I thought it was this Saturday.
But they have some other matches already preset. You know what I'm saying? The story could change.
I've been on staycation, so I just have not been paying attention to the world out there. So good call, my guy. Yeah, so we're just going to be focusing on Forbidden Door, the 11 matches that they're going to be given to us. So let's talk about it real quick, all right? So... let's talk about the first match. We have Athena versus Billy Starks for the first round of the Women Owen Hart Cup tournament, where the trophy was introduced, I think was last night Rampage or Collision, and I think it was Rampage. And it's a nice little belt, old school European style from the WWF era. Out of these two, who you think has a good chance of advancing?
I thought, when I saw this match, I thought it was for the Ring of Honor Championship. But now, seeing that it was for the Owen Hart thing, I think Stark could get it. Billy Stark. I went to the pay-per-view that happened over here in...
Lowell, Mass?
No, the one in URI.
URI.
Ryan Center.
Yep.
And she was kind of like a local person, and she got a huge pop. She lost against Jade, which is,
It's
valid.
Jade, yeah. Jade was...
But she ended up getting a good pop for the crowd. But I think that's a way kind of like bring a new talent or new people into the foil. So I think she could make it to the next round.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, out of the two, my favorite is Athena. Love to see me a beautiful queen, especially her who's been off the shelf for so long, but now finally being utilized as a champion. Yeah. I wish AEW was only a few years older, you know what I'm saying? Because that version of Athena would have been an amazing champion for Ring of Honor, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Can't do the what if, it's the now, but my pick would be Athena. Okay. So it's going to be
champion continues.
Yeah. Advance.
But
she advance, correct. In our next listing, which I personally think, and I think you made it a comment last time that it's going to be the final card, is the Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay for the United States Heavyweight Championship in New Japan Wrestling. Who is your winner and why?
They're 1-1. I think this is kind of like the last match. I think it's Ospreay has a winner. He came to the States for a reason. He came for the title. I think Kenny kind of went back because I don't think Will Ospreay was meeting expectations. Not meeting expectations because he's great, but like I feel like he just needed to like him to come to another level. And I feel like him losing the title kind of like brought something out of him, and I think he's gonna regain it back.
I believe Kenny Omega will retain, and the reason why he's going to retain is because the Elite as a group don't have gold to represent them. So far, Kenny is the golden boy. So, as the golden child, I feel like it's his duty to continue on retaining the belt. But if he does lose to Will Ospreay, ladies and gentlemen, it's no spoiler. I would not be upset about it either. Because Will Ospreay is one amazing. And when I say an amazing wrestler, is like I wish he could work both state and Japan because his talent needs to be shared worldwide.
Yeah, and when he came back, I think last week, he showed up, and I didn't expect him to come. I knew there was Forbidden Door coming up, and they always do something, but he helped, I think, the ratings for that Dynamite, and him showing up afterwards. I don't know, just them two wrestling against each other is going to be great. I don't know what's going to be the X Factor stuff, because you have Don Callis, you have the Bullet Club, you have the Aussie Open, so it's a lot of things behind the scenes, but if they have a straight-up clean fight amongst them two, I think still Ospreay still going to get it, but the only thing that kind of caught my attention was when Don Callis was like, oh, if you need my services, I have military-grade security. And my mind kept running. The only thing that's military-grade, Gorillas of Destiny. So GOD from New Japan to come in, and maybe we could have GOD against Young Bucks. Who knows? That's just me, thinking ahead, but I don't know who's going to be because it's being held at Canada. So that's also another notch for Kenny. Normally the hometown person wins it, but we'll see. I still think that's right. But
I mean, that's another reason for helping my case. It's like it's a hometown kid playing. True. So it'd be sad if he loses it in his hometown because but then again, Sammy did lose to Roman Reigns in the Elimination Chamber. So
and he was so
anything
close,
could happen.
But it's Forbidden Door, so anything, and
anything happen. The third match we have here, we have Bryan Danielson versus Okada. Is a single match between the two. As we all know, Bryan Danielson was not clear last year for the first annual of the Forbidden Door. So this is his first time, and he's going to face one of the best of Japan, Okada. Out of these two, who you think is going to get this W?
I think it's going to be the Rainmaker. Okada's going to take this one. I think Daniel Bryan, will be physically able to perform and give you a great performance, but I don't think Okada's Okada. It's kind of like their John Cena or their Undertaker, Randy Orton of Japan. Like, he's up there. And I feel like you need to balance out the card between the two. Like, I don't think all New Japan's going to win. I think it has to be at least an even split between the two. So I think I already have Ospreay and I have him. Maybe later on I'll probably start picking more AEW folks. But
yeah, I mean, right now Japan definitely needs some W, and I think this is the right one. Or I'm not sure if they go by AEW rules that after the time is, there's a time limit, is a draw.
That too.
And a draw is not a bad thing, but, usually people like to see winners and losers. Yeah. So
especially a match like this, I feel like they should give them at least, I hope not an hour, but I hope they give them at least more than 30 minutes to.
Bro, there's 11 matches.
I know.
And
but some of the matches are going to be quick. Like the Athena one's going to be quick. There's a couple other ones. MJF, it's not going to be too long. So.
Bro, man. So far, by the way of this list is going by, it's not looking that amazing. But we both agree Okada for the pick.
Yep.
Fourth match we have is Sanada versus Jungle Boy. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Jungle Boy is not ready for this. No. This is something that I feel like it could have been a champion versus champion type of match. Even if the belt was not in the line, I feel like MJF should have been the person to face Sanada, but I guess that's not the case. Jungle Boy is the one who said, "Here I am. I'm about to take over." Yeah. And I think we talked about this before. It's like it could have been anyone else.
Correct. Yeah. But especially for the New Japan title, he did the calling. I know he's trying to kind of him and Hook are trying to we could be dual champions. I don't see that coming, but I don't think Jungle Boy's ready for it at the same time. So I think Sonata's going to take this one too.
Yeah, Sonata is definitely retaining. Jungle Boy being the heavyweight champion of a whole league that I don't even know if he even has a resume or ever performed for New Japan to be, that much of a candidate. So that right there to me is just a little bit.
I feel like he hasn't won anything in this. He hasn't won the FCW. He hasn't won any Ring of Honor stuff. He hasn't won the TNT. He hasn't won the AEW. Really, that's going to be your first title. It's a little tough.
It's a heavyweight. Yeah. I mean, he did have the tag team, but that was just tag team. But as a single competitor, he has not even won, not even the international from freaking
Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy, which is kind of like, come on, bro. What we doing? What we doing? But fifth match is the person that I mentioned that should have been facing Sonata, but he has his own match with MJF versus Hishori Tanahashi, and this is for the AEW World Championship belt. Yeah. And I don't know who is this Tanahashi dude personally. He must be a big dog over there, but
I think last year he went against either Moxley or Jericho.
One of those slow,
old
elders.
He's an elder.
Yeah, I don't want to disrespect him. So
but MJF, he's
so it's not the type of match I was expecting for the.
Well, he got beaten into it too by Tanahashi and Adam Cole. So there's some story there, but I think MJF, and also it proved that he's versatile to work with other people from other styles.
Look, MJF already proven that he has been a great heel of a champion. Yeah. He has the talker. He has performed against the pillars, some of the greats. I mean, for right now, the only person he has left to face is what? Kenny. Kenny. Like Kenny. Yeah. That's slow.
Adam Cole was it just ended.
He already beat CM Punk. Mm-hmm. He already took care of Moxley. He took Heyman, Bryan Danielson. Yep. I'm not sure if he faced Claudia, but even if he did, that doesn't even fucking matter because
True.
So I mean, it's Kenny. Honestly, if you beat Kenny, then by
the
all
only
means,
the only one that's
you can retire.
Pending sort of. It's and he doesn't have a title at the moment. It's Warlow. That's the story's building. And Hobbs, it might be, in that league sort of.
But the thing about Hobbs, right, and not to go off the rail of our prediction, but the thing about Hobbs is what AEW have been pushing for this man. To me, it has been bro, this dude should have been champion for at least 6 months.
True.
6 months, the minimum. Even if it was the TNT, even if it was the international. 6 months, but you gave him less than a month with the belt before he lost it to freaking Warlord. It's
but they're gonna pick whatever they want. But there's still some contenders for MJF to face, but there's especially for Forbidden Door, it's gonna be a good match, especially going international against Tanahashi. I think it should have been somebody else. It would have been like you mentioned, champion versus champion, not who's better, but not for the title, but at least just have champion versus champion and see.
I think that would have been more worth of the $60 for Forbidden Door than me seeing Sonata and then, Tanahashi just going and filling some, what cards, you guys, let's just, think about it, right? This is in Ontario, right? Ontario, Canada, so that's, close to the East Coast,
I think so.
I think so too, right? So if this is East Coast, then that means it's Eastern time. Are there servicing more people from the West Coast because over there is the 3-hour difference, and Japan could be more compared to us? Because by the time the last match starts, it's gonna be
over here. It's gonna be late.
It's gonna be 1:30 in the morning.
That's what happened last time. I think when we watched Forbidden Door, it was almost past midnight.
Yes, it was.
It was tough.
It was real tough. And then to go to work the next day for true wrestling fans, but old heads like me, I'm like, I'll go to sleep by 10, bro.
Yeah.
I'm good. Like, I'm good.
But yeah, Tanahashi, I don't think he's going to get this one.
Unfortunately. We have this beautiful group called Lazuki Gods. A group of mix of Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Minoru Suzuki versus Sting, Darby Allin, and a person that's going to be announced either between Rampage or Collision. Any thoughts on who could be this third mystery member?
No, I know Darby was like, you made enemies everywhere around the world. I don't know who they could think because they already have Tanahashi he's wrestling. So I don't know who's gonna. I think it might be somebody. I don't know. Not Jeff Jarrett. Like, you know, that's like somebody like somebody that's cool with Sting, but I don't know. I hope it's not Goldberg. I hope it's not Goldberg.
I have one person in mind.
Who you got?
Kenta.
He doesn't want to participate.
He doesn't want he doesn't want the match with CM Punk.
Okay.
That's the match the go-to sleep match. Yeah. That's not happening. But does not mean he can't be available to fill in this matchup.
True.
To work with the legend like Sting and also work with Jericho and, Suzuki.
Yeah, but I think it might be somebody, a free agent. I hope it's not Goldberg, but I have a feeling that
Kenta is my pick. Is my pick. I feel it in my bone. I mean, like, in my head, I'm like, okay, we're still talking about, that CM Punk, Kenta doesn't want to do nothing with CM Punk.
Yeah.
Cool. But yet, this article has been resurfacing over and over this past few weeks on Twitter and on social media. So I'm wondering if Kenta is going to be part of Forbidden Door. And if so, what's a better match than this one? Because this is the only one that it's missing a person.
Yeah.
That's my logic behind it, but I don't know if I'm right or wrong. We'll find out.
True.
If it's an old head like Goldberg,
because the only person I could think of that it's hasn't faced Jericho in a while, and that's a free agent that's out there. I don't think about nobody else that's especially for New Japan. He went through everybody, so I don't know who.
I mean, you're not even thinking about Collision. You're not even thinking about Andrade. You're not thinking about Miro, and they're not even on the card yet. You're not even thinking about anybody who worked in, no member from Collision or Ring of Honor. You're just going straight to
like free agent or somebody from Japan.
Okay. Yeah. Fair.
But I think it's gonna be Darby and Sting is gonna win that match.
Oh yeah. For sure. If Jericho wins, cool.
Yeah.
But Sting is a legend. I don't think his streak is going to get tarnished so easily.
But I think we might see some spots. But I think definitely they should end up winning it.
They should be winning it? Yeah. Bet. So, the seventh match that we have listed here, we have a 10-man tag team match. And this is a group of the Black Combat Club without Bryan Danielson, because we already talked about his match. This is a team of Jon Moxley, Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, combined with Takeshia and also Sota Umino. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name, but I'm also far from my iPad to read it. So that's the BCC. Mm-hmm. The Elite is a group of the Young Bucks, Adam Page, Eddie Kingston, an honorary Elite member, and Tomohiro Ishii. Elite BCC going at it once again.
Yeah.
And this is a 5-man. This is a 10-man tag team match.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any disqualification while you make your.
But I think for me it's it has to be the Elite Bullet Club. It's not Bullet Club. The BCC has been kind of on a streak and stuff. I think it's their time for the Elite to kind of start picking up wins, and I think it might be honestly. I think the person that picks up the win, I think might be Eddie Kingston.
So you're picking the Elite for the W?
Yeah.
And he's pinning Claudio?
So it has to be something like that, yeah.
And you want Claudio to face Eddie Kingston in
a rematch again.
I mean, their next pay-per-view is like this something before Dishonor Before Death or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Oh man. So according to my information in front of me, which is just Wikipedia, there is no rules or any type of stipulation of DQ or disqualification, or no count out in this 10 tag team match. It's going to be mayhem. I could definitely see a lot of like miscommunication within this matchup, but I think if Bryan Danielson is taking the L against Okada, I feel like BCC is going to win the W for the group. You know what I'm saying? Because they also have Don Cheeto too on the sideline as a coach. So we don't know what surprise he might have for us.
True.
Yeah.
But I think if they lose, for me, I just want Castellano to lose just for Eddie Kingston to get another story. But I feel like there's two people kind of that could, three. For BCC, Yura could take the loss, or Takeshita or Omino could take the loss. Like, sort of Mox is semi-protected, and also the Ring of Honor champion is protected. But there's more chances for them to like get the pin on them rather than the other side that it's like, I don't know. Because Ishii, it's okay. The Young Bucks, I don't think they everybody's sort of protected, and the X factor for me is just Eddie Kingston because he came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he sure did. He just started to wail on Claudio, and then Moxley, and then next thing you know, he's like, "All right, Elite, let's go at him, brother." We all know what they're trying to say when they say brother. So, yeah, all right. So I got the BCC. You got the Elite.
Yep.
Cool. Number 8. We're almost done, guys, on these prediction. CM Punk versus Satoshi Kojima. And I don't know much about Kojima. Basically, according to his resume here, he has been heavyweight champion on IWGP. He has been All Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown Championship simultaneously while holding the heavyweight. He's the 4th to win 3 major heavyweight championship in Japan. He has been the Noah GHC heavyweight championship. He's one of the wrestlers to hold the WGP heavyweight championship. Why is this repeating itself over and over again? The NWA World Heavyweight Championship and 7-time World Championship in major professional wrestling promotion since 2022. So, in other words, he is no jobber.
Yeah.
This is no jobber for CM Punk.
And I think this is going to be a qualifier for the Owen Hart men's side.
And you are correct, my good sir. Thank you for clarifying that. This is the first round for the men's Owen Hart Cup tournament. Because this is for Owen Hart and CM Punk was holding the belt, Kojima is taking this out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's taking this out. And I hate to say this because like his resume speak for himself.
Yeah.
Is a really, really good 7-time champion for a different promotion, and you hold the heavyweight back in Japan too.
Like he got
that sucks.
Yeah,
that sucks.
It's gonna be good accolades, but I think CM Punk has to. They're gonna keep it somebody from the States.
What's CM Punk accolation again? Let's see: Independent Circuit, Ring of Honor World Heavyweight, WWE Champion in 2005, IEC Champion, ECW Heavyweight Champion. Tag team. He was a tag team. He's the 19th Triple Crown champion in WWE. The fastest to do it within 203 days. He's the back-to-back Money in the Bank winner. So technically, he is Mr. Money in the Bank. Yeah. Besides The Miz, who beat Otis. Yeah. He won the Slammy, which is really irrelevant. Wrestler of the Year in 2011 and 2012. So, yeah, and AEW champion as well. CM Punk is no walk in the park either. But unfortunately, it's an AEW,
it's going to be
tournament.
A qualifier match. They're going to keep somebody.
Yeah. tell you what the one thing I wish they would have done in this Forbidden Door between you and I. Let's not tell nobody, but between you and I wish AAA was part of this Forbidden Door. In a sense,
I would have too long. Like, not too long, but
no. Instead of just having 2 ways, mostly like it would be like the Survivor Series version, but with AAA involved, so that way we could get more eyes on more, luchadores involved. Yeah. I feel like they have enough people that they could have compensated for this type of matchup. I mean, like,
but I think what they have so far, it's good.
It's good, but I feel like it could have just been a little bit better more with a little bit of AAA. I need to see my Latinos up in here as well. I mean, Sammy should not be the only one representing us, or Danny Garcia. It's like we should have more representation for us.
Yeah, but most of the Latinos are in Ring of Honor. The other one just started literally last week from Collision, and he finished the match with a figure 8. Like, just, I don't know.
I'm just saying more representation.
But we could see whoever it could be the to be announced third person for Darby and.
Oh, you think it could be Andrade?
No, it could be any masked wrestler that he's faced back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, you're right.
I'm just saying. Psychosis. You know what I'm saying? Anybody.
All I'm saying, I just wish there was just more.
It could be Hoovy. Imagine him. Juventud Guerrera. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just sprinkle a little bit of like sazon. That's what I'm asking for. A little bit of sazon in that bitch. But till next time. 9th match, we have Orange Cassidy champion versus Zack Sabre Jr. versus Katsuyori Shibata versus Daniel Garcia for a international championship of AEW in a 4-way match. In a 4-way match, it states here that there's non-elimination match. There's DQ, no bars, all of that out the window, no count out. This is anything go type of matchup. So I'm really excited for this. Can Orange Cassidy pull this W, my guy?
These are 4 good contenders.
Really?
For Cassidy.
I wish this was for the pure championship, my guy.
But I think
I
think the pure champion might come out as double champion.
So you're saying Shibata?
No, Shibata comes out as double champion.
What's his current title right now?
He's like the pure champion Ring of Honor.
So you got Ring of Honor up in this bitch. Mm-hmm. He sure is.
So Sabre Jr. is gonna be good, but I don't know. I think it's now since it's time for Orange Cassidy to like take a break, but like he literally defended it. He's legit out the workhorse of AEW.
He has again, from last week's conversation. Orange Cassidy has done it all. Yeah. There's not a single. There's not a single thing that this man hasn't done yet.
Yeah, he hasn't competed for the AEW champion. That's the only thing he hasn't.
Well, I mean, defending this belt.
No, he defended against anybody in any time, anywhere.
I mean, like.
But I feel like Shibata, he's on a different level. Basically, the 3 champions are great on their own. Garcia is great too, but I think Shibata could take the international championship, and then Garcia could compete for the pure and win that one, and you still have Shibata. And he's basically your link between New Japan and the States.
I'm just glad Orange Cassidy is just flexible. But in my personal opinion, even though you pick Shibata, I'm picking the man that waits who know what from who knows where, representing who know who with the international champion, retaining my guy, Orange Cassidy. That's my pick, man. I can't go against my boy, man. That's my guy. All right, so for the AEW Women's World Championship, we have Toni Storm, current champion, versus Willow Nightingale, who is the current IWGP Strong champion. Do you see Nightingale being double champion?
No, I think Toni Storm retains.
Now, there has been rumors. My friend. And listen to this well. And hear me well. There is a possibility, or there is a scenario that was leaked out or talked about, that Miss Mercedes Moné may appear.
But I don't think she's ready yet.
DQ both.
Okay.
One of them is going to basically Toni Storm retain, because she's DQing the other competitor. Yeah. It could be either or, and she's holding both belts.
Yeah, I don't think she's ready yet. I know she had the injury, I think 2 months ago. I think she'll show up and cause a distraction, but I think Tony Storm, and also you have Soraya, and you also have Ruby Soho to distract too. So there's going to be a lot of the champion's going to have more allies on her side.
I think Nightingale has an ally too. She got Sky Blue, and she also have
That's about it. Like everybody.
No, she has one more person. I just can't think of her name right now. It's someone, not big name, but or Taya Valkyrie. That's who I was thinking about.
Yeah.
They'll even each other out.
Yeah.
But after the miss, right?
But I think
Mercedes is gonna do like a Sailor Moon type of pose. And wait, she doesn't do that anymore. That's Sasha Banks. My bad. Yeah. Mercedes is just gonna show up as a ninja.
Yeah.
Flash in. The crowds go crazy. Slap them both. Boom, boom, boom. Or do her special. Grab the belt in the middle of the ring. Be like, y'all next.
That would work out if she was healthy.
We don't know that.
I don't know.
We don't know that. Wrestling, anything is possible. True. Cody Rhodes is running around with the cast, using it as a weapon. Yeah. And he's using it well. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, he didn't get the job done against Brock Lesnar, but he's using it as a weapon. True. So I think, but if it's a clean match, right? And it's even off with Ruby Soho and Sonara, and I think Willow has Sky Blue, Taya, or maybe freaking DMD herself showing up. Yeah. Let's say they even it out, or Jamie Hayter herself. You know what I'm saying? Out of a clean matchup, I'm gonna give it to Tony. Okay. I don't see why Willow. I don't see Willow yet as
she's a good contender.
I don't see her as a double champion. That's all I'm trying to say.
But I think she'll be a good contender, group representation for New Japan. But I don't think she's at Tony's level. It's not her time to get rid of the title.
No, I mean, and Tony's already a 2-time champion, so it's her resume is looking good. Yeah. Tony's resume is looking wonderful already. Last match I have here is Adam Cole, baby, versus Tom Lawler.
Is that? I don't know if it's that. I hope it's not the King Lawler's son. Is he? Just curious. I'm like
Thomas Joseph Lawler is an American professional wrestler, retired mixed martial art and podcast host. He had a podcast. He was in the Major League Wrestling. He was formerly known. He was the one-time heavyweight champion for MLW. Battle Riot of 2008, Oprah Cup tournament winner. He appeared in New Japan, and it was the inaugural Strong Openweight Championship. He's from Fall River, so he's local. He's a New Englander. So I think this is a person that we should have his our support in the sense, but not really. Oh. He previously lived in Providence, Rhode Island.
There you go.
Okay.
All that to say,
he's still taking that L.
He's gonna get that Panama Sunrise.
Yo, you're stupid.
he's
all just to say.
All about the boom. He's not gonna survive.
So far, I did not find the information about who are his parents.
Yeah, they just because I saw the last name. I don't know if it was like Jerry the King Lawler's son or something. You know what I'm saying? Gimmick-wise.
Gimmick. Adam Cole. Adam Cole. Like,
I think honestly, Adam Cole's gonna. I don't know how the match is gonna be rearranged and stuff, but I think if that probably gonna be one of the beginning ones, and then I feel like Adam Cole's gonna like challenge again. I know MJF says he was like, you're not gonna get a rematch, but
and this man is he's an older fella too. Yeah. He's 40 years old.
Yeah, Adam Cole's like 40s.
Adam Cole
late 30s, 40s.
Adam Cole is like in his 33, my guy.
Really?
He's our age, my guy. Yeah. Right. Like his birthday is right after 4th of July, and he's gonna be 1 year older than you and I.
Good. I don't know. He looks so much older. Like he's like.
You thought Adam Cole?
He's like 30, like late 30s, 40s. I'm like, all right.
Nah, he just get into his injuries. That's all, unfortunately. So,
but Adam Cole definitely.
Yeah, Adam Cole. I mean, the one person who could try to interfere is MJF.
Yeah, but you think how do you? I think he has to win with the Panama Sunrise. I don't think he's gonna win with the Shining Wizard that he does. I think it has to be like Panama Sunrise.
We don't know what Adam Cole could surprise us with. Yeah, and again, we don't know if MJF is going to try to interfere to get him his, I think, because this is his second Forbidden Door pay-per-view, because he was in that 4-way when
which he lost.
Which he tried to help Jay White, but then they kind of went at each other, and Okada retained the IWGP Championship. Cool. So that's all of our prediction for Ring of Honor. Please let us know in the comment below what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Give us your insight, because we're here to learn along with you.
Yeah, and this will be crazy, because imagine they have so many people out. They don't have no Ring of Honor people, no Jade, no like Jimmy Hayter.
Wait, what do you mean they don't have Ring of Honor people?
Like matches, like the champion's in a tag team, but he's not like there's nothing defending, because the pure champion is not. They're going for the international one.
But he's participating.
Yeah, but he's not like defending.
But he's representing Ring of Honor. So
there's no for example, there's no tag team like matches. The last year was like the New Japan, like kind of like winner takes all basically.
Well, that would have been my argument of why Ring of AAA should be part of it, because Lucha Bros are currently the Ring of Honor tag team champion.
So them against FTA would have been nice.
Like I said, add a little sazon, bro.
Yeah, something.
Add a little sazon, but we didn't get that.
Yeah.
So, Ring of Honor, this Sunday, June 25th, you can watch it at your nearest pay-per-view. You could buy it directly from, I believe, is Bleacher Report for $60, I believe.
And I think they also have an agreement. I don't know which. I think select theaters, they might also play it on certain theaters. I might check it out if I get out work and it's something nearby. Maybe I'll see if they,
something to keep your eyes open on. I'm not sure what's going on with my Twitter right now on my phone, but let's talk about certain other news. WWE Trish Stratus is added on to the Money in the Bank. This is something.
Selena's looking better and better for that Money in the Bank, I think.
Selena?
I think.
Vega?
Yeah.
Puerto Rican?
Yep.
Aleister Black wifey?
Yep. LWO,
Selena?
Mrs. LWO, yeah.
Yo, what?
Because you saw the people that are in it. You basically have Damage Control, you have Becky, and you have
Zoe Stark.
So she's like that. Like everybody's gonna be focused on.
Bro, do you understand that both Damage Control and Stark and Trish have a good 30% of winning?
I know Io is gonna. She's like everybody's talking about Io, and she should.
Yeah.
But Selena's not.
I'll let them find She's the underdog. It's like she is not gonna escape no one.
She beat Io last week. I'm just.
Ike, that's not like.
She's the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Like
she's the underdog. I mean, like I could wrestle a pro and they could have me win over. Like no, así no funciona. That's not how it works, bro.
It's a ladder. Anything can happen. It's
It's a ladder. Yes. The one person who's focused on the ladder right now is Becky with her bit that she posts on social media, practicing going up the ladder, which is funny. But what Trish brings is more distraction to Becky.
Yeah.
Zoe Stark may look good because Trish will be focusing on Becky. Or Trish never was a Money in the Bank winner. This could be a possibility for her. We could be seeing a miracle happen out of this.
Trish versus maybe Charlotte Flair, who knows, or whatever.
Ew.
I know. Oh, that never happened. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have Asuka
Wait. Charlotte faced Trish
for a title?
Yes.
No, I don't. That's how.
It was like Legend versus Reign or some shit. Yeah. I forgot what was like the promo behind it, but Charlotte whooped that ass. So we'll see. Like Charlotte, there's no one else for Charlotte to work on except the new championship, just to have it on her resume. And I think she hasn't won Royal Rumble. Did she win? No,
because she won Money in the Bank.
No, she won Money in the Bank, but she never won Royal Rumble or Queen of the Ring. She never won that.
she'll be insufferable if she won't put on the ring.
Yeah, well.
No, I know.
It goes with the.
But it'd be like,
it goes with the name.
Yeah, like, it's like Jerry the King Lawler when he won the King of the Ring. It's like, all right, we get it.
Yeah, we get it. We get it.
Yes.
But yeah, Trish and Charlotte definitely had that matchup, and it's just like, again, Trish has a good chance. If it's not Trish, it's Zoe. The highest person.
I think the highest percentage is Io. Hands down.
Io is favorable, but doesn't mean she's winnable because we don't know what stunt Bayley might do to her, that's the sucky part. We don't know.
I think the 6 people out there, I think it's a good mix because everybody has like beef and story with each other.
The one person I feel like Raquel should have won that match because then you have Muscle, and then that would have been like, all right, let's take out Raquel and work among each other. But I'm hoping because again, as you heard me earlier in this episode, I assumed that it was this Saturday, which is really next Saturday. I'm hoping with this 2 weeks now, Raquel and Rhea has a matchup in London.
That'll be nice.
I need to see a part 2 of these girls because the last time they faced was in NXT.
True. And
I need that second round. I need Raquel to be like, yo, I like what she said. You might be mommy, but you're not ready for Raquel Rodriguez. Yeah. Like, I'm like, okay, girl, roll them R's like the bitch you are. Like, yeah queen, yes. That would be a fun match.
It's gonna be a good match, but I don't think it's winning.
Rhea's
hot.
Like, it could be a DQ. It could be Rhea winning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I would like to see that matchup. That would be a good card. Yeah, that would be a good card.
Are they doing the tag team unification on a pay-per-view?
No, it's Friday. It's this Friday. What Lucita is referring to is that Eva and Alba are the NXT Women Tag Team Champion, and then you have Ronda Rousey with Blazer, the Women's WWE Champion, and they're gonna unify them belts in this supposed to be happen this Friday before London. Yeah. Am I excited for this? Not really. The one person who I don't want to see as current champion is just Ronda because honestly, Ronda has done it all. She has been UFC champion. She has been WWE champion. If you really want to impress me, just me, my name is Josh Andres, and I would like to see Ronda Rousey in other wrestling company promotion to better her name. You know what I'm saying? Get your name involved in Impact. Get your name involved with AAA. Get your name involved with New Japan at least. Like that's what I would like Ronda to do. Because being under the protection of WWE and the new parent company of WWE, which is a parent company of UFC, not a lot is happening.
Yeah, but you might maybe get to see people because I know the former champion for UFC gave up forfeited, but she retired. So maybe
Amanda Nunez.
Maybe we might see we might see a WWE match. Who knows? I don't know. If Ronda could do it, I feel like she would be way better at it.
Her English, okay, so Amanda Nunez.
But she could be a Bohemian woman.
Well, she could be God herself.
You know what I'm saying? Like
God is a woman, and her name is Amanda Nunez. Because the way how Amanda Nunez works with females is no joke. Yeah. And like I was trying to say, her English has improved a lot.
Yes.
A lot. Yeah. Like her English is good.
But she doesn't have no UFC ties as championship, duties. So now she could pursue other things, WWE,
and you know
acting,
how
or
much
whatever.
Money she could be making.
She's not gonna get hurt. It's a part-time deal. You know what I'm saying?
And if she does get injured, at least it's not gonna be like a permanent injury. It's gonna be more of like, hey, we'll put you on the sideline, but you're still making millions of dollars just by your name. So, her name itself, bro. That's God bless Amanda Nunez. Yo, enjoy your retirement. You are financially...
She's good.
She's good. Yeah. But yes, we have that matchup. Alongside, too, on Raw, Logan Paul has announced that he is entering the Money in the Bank, which...
That guy has, I don't know. He got the golden ticket. He's like... Willy Wonka.
He is a millionaire dancing around... with the poor. I don't like that way. I didn't like the way how I phrase it, but it's the truth. This man has the YouTube. He has a lot of brand deals. He already faced Roman Reigns. He already faced, he had a WrestleMania moment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The guy already did it all, and now you want to be part of one of the most sacred moments in WWE.
And unfortunately,
Money
the
in
crazy
the
thing
Bank.
is, he could have a chance at it. I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You are talk about it.
He could have a chance, and he could he could pick whomever he wants. He could go NXT and hype that brand up just by his viewer. But I'm saying NXT go against. I don't think he should try Roman Reigns again.
No,
But Seth Rollins, he could do that U.S. title. Who
Seth
knows?
Rollins will be entertaining.
But who knows? Him against Theory, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? But I just that could have been given somebody else opportunity. But I like the mixture of everything.
My problem is Shinsuke, LA Knight,
Santos
Escobar, Damian Priest,
and
Ricochet, and I'm missing one more person. Not Paul Logan.
There's 6.
No, there's 7, my guy. There's 7 names. The other 6 competitors had Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
Those 6 individuals had to qualify for Money in the Bank. And one of the person that got disqualified is Montez Ford. Yeah. And because Montez Ford is not in this Money in the Bank, I am so tight that the rich, I'm not even going for his skin or what. I'm not forget about. I'm not going for that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the rich man just said, I am going to put myself in this and nobody could say nothing. And I'm like, bro,
everybody had to earn it, and he just
everybody had to earn it, and he just had to walk in it. And I love what LA Knight had to say about him too. LA Knight buried him.
I like him now. Before I wasn't a big fan. He was okay, but I feel like now little by little he kind of kept winning the crowd, and I think he's gonna be the favorite. I like Pete Dunne. It's in Europe, cool, but LA Knight with the Money in the Bank will cause chaos.
Dude, Drew McIntyre was in the UK himself, and he lost to Roman Reigns. Remember that?
But not for Money in the Bank. That's a little.
But my point is, it doesn't matter where you're from or where you're facing. It's honestly, the chance of my pick, which was Shinsuke, has slimmed down now because we don't know what Logan Paul would do.
True.
This is a DQ too. So it means that he might even get help from somewhere else. Mm-hmm. We don't know what could happen. The most I hope is Damian Priest might get the briefcase with the help of Dom. Because I don't think Rhea still doesn't have...
But Dom has a match with Cody Rhodes.
True. Rhea doesn't have a match yet.
And Finn Balor, who knows what's going to happen to him.
He has a match with Seth Rollins.
So everybody's busy.
Rhea's not busy.
Yet. There's 2 weeks, a week and a half.
I know I talked about Raquel, but I'm just saying, Damian Priest could probably get help. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If his match is later, he might get help. He might get help from Dom or Finn, depending on the order of the event. You know what I'm saying? But Shinsuke chance of winning Money in the Bank is so slim now.
Same thing, Ricochet, he ain't got no
Ricochet is the underdog. He's the Selena of this matchup. And that's what I was trying to say earlier. I think another reason why Logan Paul is in this matchup is because of Ricochet. Because they had a moment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They had a moment, so they're trying to bring that up against you. Oh, if they clash body in midair, what else could they do?
True.
A lot of stupid stunt, jumping off the ladder type of shit, or who knows? Ricochet could be doing a SWAT time bomb, and then Logan Paul to be like, "Oh, let me super kick him." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Something wild is gonna happen.
But I feel bad. Santos Escobar is gonna be lost in the shuffle. Shinsuke's gonna be lost in the shuffle.
Yes. Pete Dunne, unfortunately, is gonna be lost in the shuffle.
But I think LA Knight, for now, it's the favorite. we'll solidify that our picks next week. But I think LA Knight, so far, he got the crowd. I think WWE's backing him up, and they give him a little more freedom. So we'll see. Pete Dunne wouldn't be too bad, but who knows? Because I know the stipulation that they added, it hasn't happened before, but they could go for the main titles, or the heavyweights, or they also go for the mid card. So
I thought it was just mid card.
No, they could go for either one. Before, it used to be only for the heavyweights, so you could cash it in on whoever was champion.
I thought the promo last week is like is US or IC title. Now it's
basically
anything could go.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I feel better because last week
Otis was like the one he was supposed to cash it in for the tag team, but that never happened
because they split him up. Yeah, they split him up, or Tuck was let go. So yeah.
Well, your boy's back. Congrats, Ciampa.
Ciampa is working with the Miz. Yeah. It's a good pop. He's working with the Miz too, so that's gonna be a great matchup itself. If it builds to a card in Money in the Bank, because like I said, there's only 6 matches right now. That would be a good one to watch.
So what is it? So Ciampa coming back. That was like I saw that. I'm like, oh, that's good for him and good timing because close up.
Rumor is it that they're trying to bring back DIY.
Okay.
Which I think the tag team needs it.
Yeah.
The tag team division needs actual tag team.
Because right now it's pretty deadly as number 1 contenders for the SmackDown/Raw Tag Team Championship.
Yep, the undisputed tag team champion against Kevin and Sami.
They wouldn't be too bad, especially them having a match in Europe. The European wrestlers, cool. I don't think they have a shot, against
No
them.
way in hell.
But it's it's a good representation for that pay-per-view. And the same thing, a former WWE, Carlito, they're having plans of coming a little bit before either. I think I saw those at the middle of July coming to doing his re-debut again. So Carlito, I know he got signed, so they're just trying to figure out where to fit him. I think he's going to end up going to SmackDown instead of Raw.
I mean, that's where LWO is, right?
I think so.
It makes sense. I could see him with his blue. Did Selena got the green, red, and white tattoo or the blue?
The blue one. Yeah.
My girl. Who else made a good impression for me? Let's talk about it.
The Civil War?
The Civil War. A matchup that's going to be happening in Money in the Bank between the Bloodline, Solo and Roman Reigns, with Paul Heyman in the corner, against the Uso. And first of all, let's just give a round of applause for Jay.
Yeah, it was a good promo.
Oh my God.
See that coming.
My God. The fact that they were trying to get Jay to turn on Jimmy because Jimmy didn't agree that he should have been the right man hand, and that build up, I was like, oh God, this is getting messy. And then he called himself by his government name, which is Joshua. And I'm like, oh, this is really getting personal. But the ending, that line itself, yo, you're out and I'm out too. Super kick. I was like, yo.
Yeah, so it's gonna be the only. I like the booking because it's like it had to happen eventually. All groups have to break up somehow.
Yes.
But now you have sort of quote unquote the best tag team in the world.
Yes.
Versus
with the best actor too.
Yeah.
Jey Uso is no longer a supporting. Like he's not a nomination for supporting actor. No, he's the actor.
It's going to be the best tag team in the world against the Bloodline.
Yes.
So even Roman said, "I'm not a tag team person, but
he was a multiple-time tag team champion.
But not compared to the Usos. It's a different,
it's
a different level.
But he has been a tag team with both Seth, Dean Ambrose. I forgot if he worked with someone else out of the Shield, but he's been.
But eventually, we have to see something happen because we have to see Solo pick sides. I know he's. Anytime that somebody has like an enforcer with them, they have to go against their handler, basically. So I don't know how they're gonna do it. Don't care, but we gotta see the brothers against.
There's another rumor that God, if WWE signed God before Money in the Bank, then that could be a sign that the Bloodline has evolved from the Uso and become like a full stable again. liking that vision.
I would like
vision.
them with Roman. That'd be more.
Well,
you have the Usos together, all three of them.
Well, Solo and the Usos. Yep. Okay. Now
you know what I'm saying, like the brothers.
So God with Roman as the bloodline, Solo with his brothers as the Usos. Follow.
Yeah.
I don't mind that, but the idea of God joining WWE.
Yeah, but I think we might probably see them at
Forbidden Door
rather than WWE.
We'll find out, guys. We'll find out.
Because I know they were trying to. I know they were trying to get when the contract situation for the Young Bucks to come across. They basically
it's all 4 members of Elite. Kenny.
No, but I'm saying, but like at least they were interested on the Young Bucks. So basically their consolidation price, which I think they got a good thing about it, is Pretty Deadly. Basically, what they're doing Pretty Deadly would have been the Young Bucks spot.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Pretty Deadly benefited from them not coming over, and now they are in the main event now.
Yeah, because Young Buck is only missing WWE Tag Team in their resume. Kenny Omega, all belts. Yep. All the belts that WWE have, that's what he's missing as well, him and Paige. But,
true.
It's okay if you don't make it to WWE.
Yeah, it should be fine. Like, it's not.
It's your name is Kenny. You're in the top. What was the short reel that I made? You're in the top 5 active wrestlers. Like, people love you already, so you're good. Yeah. Like, chillax, my guy. Chillax. So WWE, my God, what a mess. What a world. We do have Asuka versus Charlotte coming up. Bianca Belair, a little snap for you, my sister. I like how you gave that little sassiness to the queen of wrestling. Be like, yo, you might have it done the 14th time, but I have been the longest reigning champion, which that's a fact.
I think it's honestly, I would prefer to be a one-time champion with
a long reigning champion than a multiple time.
Basically, I lost it multiple times.
I agree.
Like, all right, 16 times. Yeah, you lost it 15 times and
14.
Whatever, in like 7-8 years. So like, you can't keep the titles. Like,
no, she cannot.
Like,
and Bianca, I know she's going to be right there observing that matchup. I wish it was just a triple threat match. Just throw that in there. Just put it in a triple threat match. See how good Asuka is. See if Bianca is really the EST. See if Charlotte truly take care of it, because Bianca still need to defeat one more woman horseman.
It's not Bayley.
It's Charlotte.
It's Charlotte. Should be Bayley. Should be the other.
She already took it because Bayley was the first one throughout the what's it called? Throughout the pandemic. Sasha, the WrestleMania moment, and then Becky was after Sasha when she, you know what I'm saying. Charlotte is the only woman horseman that she has to face and like to beat. Yeah, and she already beat Asuka too.
Yeah, I feel bad for Asuka, but she's like.
Because Asuka did it before freaking homegirl, so it's like Asuka is good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Kana Asuka is good for life, but Bianca Belair, she just got to take care of that Charlotte girl, and that would be dynamite. Yeah. I'm trying to look.
But I think what is it? We got AEW Rampage. On Friday, and we have Collision, and for the same Collision, they're gonna, we gave Collision five shows. The first one was good. I think it was balanced. It was good overall.
Talk about it.
The second show, they're not redoing the matches again, but it's gonna be FTR with CM Punk, with
one more person.
Well, one more person, and it's gonna be Jay White, Robinson, and the Guns.
The Guns?
Yeah, so it's gonna be Ricky Stark. It's gonna be Ricky Stark, and with FTR and CM Punk, it's gonna be 4 against 4. And I'm like, if this is gonna be a match every week, I want to see something else. Like, give me whomever. Like,
I mean, keep in mind that I think CM Punk said during Dynamite after his month of hiatus, I'm a Collision guy. I'm not.
Yeah, but like they don't need like another of the same match. Like, Because it's gonna be one of the young with the gun boys gonna take the pin, unfortunately. Because it was Juice Robinson getting the pin, so he can't do it again. He can, but Jay White's not gonna take it. So it's like,
I'm trying to see if I have the right match. Who was the fourth member for FTR?
I think it's Ricky Stark.
I think you're right too. It is Ricky Stark. Because I was looking up for
because they have for the Owen Hart tournament, they have we went over we said the CM Punk against Satoshi Kojima. So for the men's, you have that happening on Sunday.
Yes.
Then the 29th, which is Collision the following week, you have Roderick Strong and Samoa Joe. Then you have Dustin Rhodes against Powerhouse Hobbs. And you have Juice Robinson against Ricky Starks. So that's why Ricky Starks, the Collision before before Forbidden Door, that's why Juice Robinson and Ricky Starks are involved. So I think it's gonna be decent, but I feel this should have been kind of like a breakout start tournament instead of having your top tier people face each other.
Well, I mean, like,
because for me, it's like you have CM Punk. I think it's gonna be, for me, it's like, I might change my mind by then, but I think it might be like CM Punk, Samoa Joe on one bracket, and you might have Hobbs against Ricky Starks and have refeuds again. And it's just like, okay, like, and nothing came out of that title. Like, I know Adam Cole had it, he just disappeared. Like, it's not like in the Money in the Bank. It's like
nothing crazy is gonna happen, my guy. Nothing too crazy. But Collision, like I said, I gotta give it 5 episodes. You know what I'm saying? Let me see how episode.
The first one was good. I will give it.
Actually, you're right. Congratulations to Luchasaurus.
Yeah, that was a good. Well,
TNT. Well, it's Luchasaurus.
No. It's Christian. But yeah, sure.
It's Luchasaurus.
Okay.
Yo, hey, come on, my guy. It's Luchasaurus.
No, it is. In the books, it is Luchasaurus. But Christian is the champion.
Yo,
well, until the next episode, he's like, "Oh, I am the champion."
He is like, oh, it's similar to Dr. Brick Breaker being like, "We are the women's champion." Is like, no, Jamie Hayter is the champions. It's like
Christian is the champion, but
oh my god.
So I will say congrats to him. But I think it was a good balanced show. They just need, I don't know. That show was better than Rampage.
Is it worth your Saturday?
The first one was. I have to see the card, what's going to happen next week. Because next week is going to be the qualifying matches, so we're going to have good matches. I think the 28th is going to be the week after.
Yeah, there's certain matches that is going to be
So there's going to be the qualifier, which is fine. That you already have 3 matches. I think Collision might be all the qualifier matches, because for the women's, yeah, okay, so it's going to be one women's one.
Okay.
But I think for the Collision for next week, so this Saturday, this Saturday before Forbidden Door is going to be Nyla Rose against Willow Nightingale. And Latina and Billy Starr is going to be at Forbidden Door. Mm-hmm. And then on next Wednesday and next Friday, it's going to be the other 2 women's champions. But for the men, it's going to be all 3 Collision on the 29th.
Which is good for them.
So at least they have 3 matches. So you have very strong and Samoa Joe. That's going to be a good match. Then Hobbs and Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes and Juice Robinson and Ricky Starks. So there's going to be 3 matches. It's going to be good. But they need to throw at least a female match in the mix and something else.
Something else?
Yeah.
I'm not too crazy about Collision. That's why I'm not putting too much inside it, because it's still not worth my Saturday
We won't
night.
see. I know that there was reports of Jeff Hardy being out for a while.
Actually, that was the next topic.
So
that was really the next topic.
But he's going to be out because of his legal issues that he won't be able to travel to Forbidden Door. So they're going to be kind of on a break for a couple of months.
Jeff Hardy has not been on his top game.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
He had a good return. It was good.
A good return.
Yeah.
However, he did have that matchup where a lot of botch. Yeah. A lot of botch. And unfortunately, I know his age is catching up. Mm-hmm. I know in his mind he still thinks he's 25 years old, indestructible, unbeatable. Yeah. Like he could fly from ring post to ring post. But I feel like time is really against him, and It's sad. I feel like he just got to change your like combination from like third rope to second rope. You know what I'm saying? Or instead of doing like the crazy Willow and like do something different. Like just change it up just a little.
But it would change his. I don't know. It'd be difficult. So
yes, it's changing his identity. Yeah. Except you're not able to put your body at risk.
Be like a Sting and do your top 3 moves once a month. Like you don't need to be on TV 24/7, but at least
He just gotta take care of himself. Mm-hmm. I love Jeff. Jeff is my boy. I love him. I still consider him, along with his brother, one of the best tag team ever. My wish is that him and his brother face FTR for the AEW Championship. True. Win or lose, I just want that matchup. But right now, this ain't it. It's not it. Yeah. It's not it. And Jeff definitely needs that break. Jeff needs the break. Matt has, what's his name? He has Ego. He has Paige, right? Mm-hmm. And then he also have Isaac from the Private Party. Mm-hmm. When is the other one coming back?
Who's injured, but I think they just have one for now. Cassidy, I think. Isaiah Cassidy, or those one?
No, Isaiah is the light skin.
The one with the cornrows.
Yeah, him. Got it. I used to know their name by heart, but now they're all forgotten. Yeah. Same thing with homeboy who got hurt from that table against
the Tough Flight, the other brother from Tough Flight.
Yeah, man, Monte or something like that. Oh my God.
But at least Tough Flight and them, they're getting the other guy from Tough Flight, AR Fox.
His brother came back and then he got hurt.
AR Fox and Action Andretti have been in the mix for the trios for Ring of Honor and AEW. So it's a good combination of the three. Wow.
Is a combination of the three. So we talked about Trish Stratus being add-on. We talked about Logan Paul. We talked about the freaking BCC adding 2 people out of their group into the matchup. Yeah, just looking at Logan Paul just pissed me off, my guy. I don't know why. The AEW game is looking really, really good.
I might get it just to try it out.
I mean, like, from the video that I showed you, like, you could set the whole thing as
you saw the explosion? Like, when the barbed wire...
Dude, yeah. Like,
it's crazy.
That is hilarious, and I love it, too.
But I'm just curious about the gameplay. Like, I like the story mode, but that's what happened for me. That's why WWE messed it up for me. Because I'm also used to certain controllers, and they made it more complicated than it should be. It should be literally X square triangle, like, instead of going to joysticks. But that's just my preference of playing. That's why I think when we played Here Comes the Pain, I was like, oh, I know this one. It's like, it came back naturally. The other ones you have to, like...
Learn the combinations. Yeah, you have to be in a certain moment in order for the moves.
But this one, I might give it a shot just to see what they have.
Well, and I think one last topic is Fastlane has been announced. Okay. October 7th in Indianapolis, Indiana, for Fastlane. Usually Fastlane is in between, or it's like right before. A little bit after Elimination Chamber, a little pay-per-view for your liking.
Like a backlash. It's like in between, like around that time.
Before WrestleMania. Yeah. It was like a pre-WrestleMania type of pay-per-view. But this is in October, so I'm wondering the Saudi Arabia thing is still happening.
Maybe November or something.
Well, November is Survivor Series.
Yeah,
so that's the thing. So
normally Night of Champions is normally September, so there's nothing in September going on.
And I don't think we had a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, but
I think Hell in a Cell got canned.
Yeah.
So we're getting Fastlane. We're not getting Hell in a Cell. Yeah. But
because I know they have SummerSlam in the works. Nothing has been, the Anderson in Detroit, but nothing has been finalized for that.
Ooh, breaking news, guys! A AEW star has announced the part of
Johnny Mundo. Keep going.
No.
Hey, keep going. No. Keep going. He's not QT Marshall.
No.
Keep going.
It's not QT.
No.
Hey, yo.
Johnny Mundo. He's coming back to. He's gonna be. I don't know if it's a Rampage or
departing, like leaving the company.
Who's this one? I know there's this one.
Yo, shut the front door, kid.
I know there's a WWE one coming back.
Yeah. This person is leaving WWE, and it's Fuego del Sol. Fuego del Sol has announced that he has no longer going to be part of AEW. Yeah. This is just in. Yeah. I'm just looking at.
And I know the Johnny Mundo. He's going to be allied with QT Marsh. He's coming back.
Okay, John that's Morrison. Good for him. Yeah. He needs that type of work.
Because he used to be in MLW for a little before when he left AEW. He went to MLW and came back. Wow.
That's basically all of the wrestling stuff I have to talk
we just
about.
Gotta see. We got Collision. We have Smackdown Friday. We have Rampage Friday, Collision Saturday, and Forbidden Door for Sunday.
And also, we gotta give round of applause. 25 years wrestler, Mr. Edge, in WWE. 25 years.
You think he'll get a title? Another title before he retires?
No,
I'm just curious because I know.
No,
because you so
don't ruin the celebration of the 25 years with this. No,
because he mentioned he was like when he saw the title, he tweeted. He was like, "Oh,
he has done it all." Yeah. Okay, so here's this post, right? Edge, rated R superstar, 4-time WWE champion, 5-time IC champion, 1-time US champion, 2-time Mr. Money in the Bank, 14-time tag team champion, 2001 King of the Ring winner, 7-time world heavyweight champion, 2010, 2021 Royal Rumble winner in 2012 when unfortunately he had to retire soon. True. Mr. Hall of Famer. Mr. Edge has done it all.
True. Yeah.
There's nothing here that's telling me that he has to do anything for the company.
He had to retire and forfeit that title
due to his neck injury.
He's like, I would like to retire with a title. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is
what title? What title?
It probably has to be Seth one.
He's not. No. Shout out to Seth for going down to NXT during the Gold Rush. Peep live view, per live view,
I think it's
pay live or
Premier live event.
Whatever is a tongue twister for your boy right here. And put in that work. You put in that work against Bron Breakker. Exactly what we hope for. Mm-hmm. Winner Seth Rollins. You guys definitely made him look good. I think Bron is definitely to be transitioning between SmackDown or Raw. Mm-hmm. If he needs that another hand again, Seth is in Raw. Go to Raw. I think you're not going to be lost in the shuffle. But the best part was at the end, it was Finn Balor showing up, attacking Seth Rollins, keeping the story relevant, making sure that, hey, you might be facing other people, but
I got next. Yeah.
I got next on the belt July 1st in London. We got London, y'all. I don't have no trivia question for you whatsoever, unfortunately. No. We actually took a while to prep this area. It's a,
we just get in there. That's how normally our first episodes. Remember when we moved to the two new spots, so but at least the content's here. Now we just gotta dress it up a little bit.
And we're also on TikTok. Yeah. We're on TikTok. Follow us on TikTok now. We're going to do our best to at least post 1 or 2 content a day. Try to get the engagement up. We started pretty good. I appreciate everybody's viewership, but give us that support, give us that like. As well as our other social media. We're on the Instagram, YouTube, Facebook as well. The Twitter, Providence Lucha Talk. And you go listen to our audio content on your favorite podcast media app. There's no more to say but to say I am Josh.
And this is Lucito.
We say thank you so much for tuning in. And we see you next time, all right?
All right, see ya.
Peace.